Welcome to Before the Last Hour, a brand new post-apocalyptic roguelike deck builder. We're going to quickly go through the tutorial just to get a basic understanding of the game because there's a lot of components here. The world has stopped. The wind no longer blows, nothing is born, nothing dies. Everything remains still and silent. No one knows why or how it's happened. The few inhabitants of these dead and desolate lands are gradually plunging into oblivion, an evil that erases their memories, their personalities, transforming them into wandering and aggressive creatures, the Eternals. Time is broken, freezing the world forever in the middle of its apocalypse. A new energy suddenly flows into your body, awakening you from the torpor in which you have been immersed for too long. Your eyes open to the sight of a foul beast finishing off a corpse. Frightened, you try to move away as quickly as possible, knocking over a motor jet on which you've been sitting until then. The beast then turns its gaze towards you, its mouth foaming with slime and blood. In a swift and instinctive movement, you extend your arm, conjuring a weapon. If this creature wants to make you its next meal, it'll have to come for you. Alright, we're sort of making a stand here at the start, showing off this tutorial, kind of trying to get a grasp on the combat system. Welcome to the tutorial. This fight will not influence the start of your adventure. Each turn, you and your opponent perform an attack. You can improve your attack with 3 cards you place in synergy here. The opponent's synergy is prepared at the beginning of the turn. You can view the cards inside by hovering over them. And it does look like they've got essentially the same cards that I've got, as far as I can tell. Place your strength in the synergy by clicking on it. Actions can be combined in combo to gain a bonus effect. Place the piercing in your synergy to perform a combo with strength. Okay, so strength has like a damage, pierce has defense reduction, and so together I suppose they do a lot. Now the strength will actually cause bleeding, so that's probably going to be like a longer term impact. Every time you perform a combo with an action, the latter gains level, which increases its statistics. Okay, that's a little complicated. And your synergy with speed, which mixes well with defend, but we're not going to use defend here, I suppose. Okay. Boom, 22 damage. You can see in the bottom right here, their health 98 out of 120. I've got 250 to start, maybe just for the tutorial, but still. You have drawn spell cards. To cast a sort, you must place as many copies in synergy as there are spheres of focus on the card. To cast a sort, maybe that's to say to cast the spell, you are 1 copy short of casting the spell. Use your redraw to discard this card and draw another. Got it? You now have enough copies to cast a spell, place them in synergy. Okay, so it does 20 damage. And then all 3 of them together, does that do 60? No, it just does 20 damage. Once per turn, you may cancel your opponent's card by consuming your insight. Left click to anticipate it. So this card, this strength card they have, additionally blocks a spell. So we don't want them to do that. Okay, and then we use our spell. So +1 burn and also 20 damage. Got it. So it'll probably take damage over time. And then plus the 7 for a regular attack. I'm kind of getting it. Okay. Looking next to our synergy here, we have a base attack of 8. But then these defends put together, especially because they're with the strength, I suppose, are giving them a 19 defense. So my 8 attack won't push through that. So if I had pierce, that'd be great. Once per battle, you can select a consumable to be used and destroyed. Choose a killing grenade by clicking on it. Okay. So that's that's in here, the deadly grenade, but they want me to use it here in this sort of item slot. Now it's your turn to finish the fight. So defend as well with strength. So if I use strength, and then 2 defends. Each defend, okay, is going to get, what is this? Insight. Cancels the effect of a card in the opponent's synergy. Interesting. Wow, that's that's something else. Oh, okay, but I can use it to cancel it. So we could cancel one of their defends, and that would reduce their defense massively. Do a bunch of extra damage, correct? Yeah, we'll do 33 damage instead of like 20 something. Why not? Boom. Okay, grenade. And then I'll also slash here. Okay, interesting. And then they do 4 damage. Okay. Pierce does well with speed. If you have speed and pierce together, then it also does a handicap. So if I instead, though, did strength with pierce, it would do 22, but then it would also do a bunch of bleeding. So it does feel like strength and then double pierce is the best of those. Interesting. 22 damage. They're nearly gone. Their health is quite low now. And they've got 6 bleed as well. So their health is getting even lower. Okay, gotcha. But the bleed gets cut in half every turn, maybe? That's what I'd probably go with. Weapon, weapon, weapon. Oh, crap. What? Oh, cancels the effect of the action. So they use something to handicap me. Speed double weapon does 13, which is enough to kill. So we'll just go for that. Boom. And they're gone. The beast has run away. You catch your breath, observing the world in which you have awakened. Everything is still, bleak, as if dying. You have the strange sensation that you are not waking up for the first time. Your mind is numb, your memory is too fuzzy to hold on to. Your gaze drifts to the gauntlet on your arm. A light flashes on it. You press a button and a screen appears. A simple sentence displayed. Resume mission. Eliminate Dices. Location of last death being acquired. Destination acquired. Loading route. Mechanically, you start the motor jet and drive off. So I can't remember anything, and I just know that I have some kind of mission. Okay, localizing Dices. So it's up above. Is that what you're saying? Here is the map. You can move on it by left-clicking accessible square around you, and a mortal beast chases you through your exploration. Every time you move or fight, this counter decreases. Once it reaches 0, the beast will appear on the map to chase you and try to kill you. As you explore, you will take risks in order to gain better loot. The risk factor represents this. The higher it is, the harder the exploration will be, but it also increases the quality of the loot. Loot quality is very important. It increases your chances of getting rare and powerful items when obtaining loot. The jump allows you to move 2 squares. You will have to wait a while before you can use it again or perform the reload action, which will appear at the cost of the beast's advance. Continuum is the main resource for your exploration. With it, you can buy items, so it's like a currency, heal yourself, or improve your weapons. That's huge. It does like everything. The Codex tracks your progress and allows you to obtain bonuses for the next games. So the Codex, I don't know, is the roguelike aspect where I upgrade passively, maybe? The inventory contains your deck and all your useful items in battle. Please click it, okay? This is my deck. I can modify it outside of combat by clicking on the cards to add or remove them. So if I can get more cards, I can do that. But right now, I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to do much. If I had extra copies of anything, it would show up in here. Okay. And we only have one direction to travel. Let's go here. An alchemist has set up a makeshift workshop here. So I can increase my loot quality, but also reduce my continuum, my currency. I could explore to increase risk. So if I explore and increase risk, my opponent gains 7 health per tier. There's all kinds of negatives to doing this, so I'm not going to worry about exploring, but I'll search. Increase my loot quality, reduce my continuum. I want loot quality up for sure. Let's move this way. A groan catches your attention. Lying among the ruins, an Eternal reaches out to you with a trembling hand. He is badly wounded, does not appear to be an immediate threat. Help them for more loot quality. Lose some health. I think I'm okay with that. I'm confident that even with reduced health, I'll be okay. Up to a point, anyway. Let's move this way. So my loot quality is going up and up, which means I should be getting better loot if I could just keep raising it, I suppose? That's what it was sort of saying before. You're facing an old forge which still has some usable pieces of armor. Keep increasing loot quality? Sure. My continuum's very low, but that's all right, I think. We are getting closer to a boss, I guess? But the beast isn't going to arrive for a minute here, so let's... Do I face the boss? Is this too early to do this? I did gun it this way because it showed that this was up here, but I hope I'm not walking into too much of a trap. I know there isn't only one boss, though, so it shouldn't be like a final boss or anything, I hope. Is this a big mistake? A huge knight stands in your way. The moment he sees you, he points his gigantic weapon at you and shouts, You dare to live again after what you have done? So be it. For the affront you have brought upon my Horae, Dices, I will annihilate you. Horae? Ah, so even you can be contaminated by the Oblivion. The Horae are our goddesses, heretic, and you do not deserve their blessing. No matter, goddess or not, I must eliminate her. So be it, then I will crush you. Oh, gosh. So, don't want to pierce with speed, would rather pierce with strength and weapon. Strength, pierce, weapon. Get them some bleeding, get me some extra defense. Their attack is very high, so that seems fine to me. Boom. They are so strong. This might have been a mistake to fight them this early. Okay, 28 health lost there, but it's not the end of the road. It did handicap me, though. Okay, violence. Based on health lost by the opponent. They really haven't lost much. Oh, they've got counterspell as well. Okay, but we can wait on violence anyway. That's fine. Weapon goes well with strength. This goes well with defend. So do I do speed, defend, pierce? Does this actually handicap them? I'm not sure, but I do have a defend here. That seems like a good idea. Gosh, this is a disaster. Okay, taking some serious hits here. They have as much health as I started with, basically. They've handicapped me once more. Okay, this does, like, nothing to start. Bonus damage based on the health lost by the opponent. They haven't lost much. We'll still hold on to it. Strength, pierce. Pierce is broken, unfortunately. Weapon. Oh, goodness. Maybe I should have done double weapon, but I don't want to leave a broken card, right? I should use it so I don't hold on to it? Maybe? All right, 16 damage to me. Do I have anything? Oh, crap. What, am I confused? Oh, I do have confusion. Weird. Okay, I don't really have any items to use here, unfortunately. Nothing works together here. There's nothing. Okay. Confusion. Defend. Weapon. We'll do that. This is a bad time. This is a bad time. Can I win this? Is it still possible? Maybe? No, I really don't think. 34 damage. Jeez. That's just so much. Okay, we've got a lot of pierce. So what if I do strength and pierce together? Defend. Oh no, everything's broken. If I leave these in, though, will they recover eventually? I'll leave this pierce, but I don't think, oh my gosh, did it say 109 damage? No, that's crazy. Okay, I am not prepared. And everything stays handicapped. Bing bong bong. This is terrible. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. So we've learned our lesson. Don't rush the boss. I understand. Okay, so there's a little bit of off-screen stuff that I've been doing here. I just want to let you guys know, don't ever skip tutorial. As it turns out, skipping tutorial breaks combat currently within the game. This might change over time. I would expect that it will, but there is a bug currently where skipping the tutorial makes every combat bug where you can't do anything. So I'm not going to do that, just going to go in with the tutorial again. I'm going to quickly beat through it, but as I'm beating through it, I want to kind of talk about what I'm noticing with the game and just different aspects of it, because I think there's a lot to it. We're gonna skip through this, we've already read it. So I didn't really fully get initially how leveling works, but I know if you max level any of these cards, it strengthens them somehow. So we're gonna see if I can kind of explore that here. These start at level 1 and you can level them up. And if you get to do a high enough level, then they'll do a ton of damage or do a ton of defense, I'm assuming in Defend's case. So the higher level though, the better. That's something that we're gonna have to be aware of when we're fighting bosses in order to try to win against them. The spells themselves don't have levels, it's just these other cards like Defend and the basic attack strength cards and things like that. So now, like looking here, we have level 2 strength cards now. Oh, it wants me to use my grenade. Finish the fight from here. Okay, strength level 2. Putting 2 strengths doesn't seem to level up. Instead, what levels up is putting things that combine with strength, correct? Okay, so this will level 3 these. What if I put like this? Okay, still just level 3. Got it. Okay, so now these are both doing a ton of defense because they're level 3 instead of level 1 or 2. Okay. Tons of damage. So I want to properly explore how these works as we fight the regular boss, or regular battle here, this tutorial battle, because there is sort of a lot to know. Okay, draw again. Now we've got level 2 things. These do well with speed. Pierce. I'm gonna do minimal damage just because I want to max out these things. So level 4 now. Let's keep exploring it. So this is actually really interesting and adds a lot to the game. So level 1 weapons is still a thing. Defend goes well with strength. Can I not kill? Okay, I do have to do weapon, but it won't be enough to kill. Now defend is gonna be level 4. I just want something level 5. If I get something up to level 5, I can show it off. That would be exciting for me. Level 4, defend. Combine it with a strength, it maxes it out. So let's see. So 8. Let's just put it on its own. So it's 8 defense because it's level 4. Level 1 has 2 defense. So huge increase there. Now instead it's going to be 10 defense. And then also an insight cancels the effect of a card in the opponent's synergy. I grab one more of those. So I could cancel something here if I wanted. Cancel this. Now they have less attack, I suppose. And then also gets 1 draw. Okay, so I know this is pretty powerful. It's a decent increase, but I know that like weapon, for example, does a ton more if you can max out level that. Okay, this isn't enough to kill, so maybe I can get another thing to level 5. Okay, 13 damage, leaving them at 1 HP. That's got to be scary. Okay. Anything else that I can put at level 5 now? Okay, Pierce. Pierce does well with what again? Speed. Okay. So maxing out Pierce, handicaps, and stuns. Interesting. There's no way here for me to not kill because they're at 1 HP. Even my basic defend will kill. So let's double Pierce with speed. Do some extra damage here. Boom. And they're gone. But I want to see how I can use that leveling up system against the boss, see if this time we can actually beat them. It would be very exciting to beat the boss, seeing as not so long ago I was struggling to even really get the game to work. But if you don't skip the tutorial, you can actually play the game, and then I'm sure shortly after some people try out the game, the devs will fix that issue. Oh, and another thing, this here is not actually a chest plate, something you can put in here and use to defend yourself. This is an item you can use, so that can be a little bit confusing early on. Let's move straight right. Lose my pursuer and stop the beast, which is kind of cool. Or eliminate the pursuer, gain risk, but also gain loot quality by doing so. Let's just lose the pursuer. Block the beast a little longer. Keep moving on. Ooh, I don't want this. Let's just do nothing. I don't want to lose loot quality, so I'm not doing that. I like loot quality. I like the idea of building it up. Well, I guess I had 0 at the time, huh? An alarm sounds. Your vehicle's engine is overheating. You could stop to let it cool down, force to continue driving. I suppose we'll force. I don't want to alter time and lose all that. So let's just lose some HP. Kind of hard to gain HP back, but not horribly difficult, I suppose. I'm going to start moving up. Gain health. Okay, let's do that. But also gain hunting. So that's going to mean that the beast is going to get to me a little sooner. That's okay, I think. We get to you. We've got 50 continuum. I could get 50 max health for really cheap. Your strength actions gain +2 per turn remain in your hand. So if you leave strength in your hand, it gains a damage over time, I suppose. So let's gain max health and let's increase strength. Okay, I think that was a solid use of our resources. Explore and lose some health. Okay, that's not much health. Let's do it. Lose some health. Exploring doesn't really do a whole lot for me, though. That's sort of the problem. But sometimes maybe you get loot. I'm not sure. Okay, so the beast is going to summon in just a moment here. I could fight the beast and probably win, but I think I want to just keep moving on. We'll fight this guy. Well, maybe fighting this guy will give us something, though. Got an enemy here. Let's see. Let's see what we can do against him. Let's see how much damage they do to us. Want to defend against a lot of what they have initially if I can. Strength and defend. If I leave strength in, though, it gains strength over time. Jeez. Okay. Pierce, weapon, defend. Let's just do it because I want to see. I want to see the strength gain extra damage over time. I like that idea. That wasn't a good way to go, though. Pierce. I could have probably done that better. All right, we'll take some damage. He heals some damage, but we do a lot of damage as well. Great. This is weird. Okay, they dish out some damage. Next turn. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing fine. Double strength and do a pierce. Get some bleed going. This will be not enough to kill, though. Give me some burn. Dishes out some damage to me. Oh, gosh. I don't like it. Oh, they heal a lot. Gosh. Okay, this is kind of spooky. I burn if I use these, but I could reload them. Combos with speed, combos with defend, combos with pierce. Boom, boom. 32. And then speed, 37. Reload one of these. You? I really want to get temporal disruption. Maybe it's just very, very rare. And the reloads are just being wasted. Jeez, okay. This is bad. Am I going to lose to this guy? Is there a chance of that? He seems so weak, but the healing every turn is so crazy. Plus the burn, the constant amount of burning I'm getting. Yikes. Okay. Boom. They're handicapped. They hit me for little damage. Okay. Temporal, come on. Do I not have the card for it or something? Surely this is my dead. Yeah, that's my dead card pile. I wish I could heal. I can't really, though. So, yeah, let's just use these, even though I can't really use the spell. It should be enough to kill, unless he heals here. Which he might. Worried about that. Oh, they do heal. Gosh, dang it. No, okay, they don't. What is going on there? I don't understand. Okay, we lose health, so by looting them, my loot that I get is lost health. Okay, but hopefully I'll get something out of this. Safe path, we'll take the positive choice. Get some blocking. I think I'm just gonna lose here. Might have to go one more time. Okay, fight the boss. I guess what I wanna do is get to this boss without losing any HP, maybe? We fight the boss. 222 health, so this is my best chance I'm gonna have. Having only 4 abilities might be the difference here, might be the thing that ends me. Okay, I have 4 things. This does well with speed, but this does well with strength, so this is okay. We do 21, you do 29. Anything that I want to stop here. Pierce is being amplified. Okay, if I remove Pierce, then these are both weak, and they don't get leveled up. Okay. Boom, 21. It's not amazing, but it'll work. 16, good. Try to get their health below mine if I can. Combos with speed, so weapon with strength, defend with strength. Okay, nothing here is what I want. What would I want to get rid of here? If I change weapon, no. Change a pierce out, I think. Yes, strength, okay, good. Boom, boom, and boom, all together. Has us doing more damage than them, which is pretty much the point. And nothing here meshes well. So at least I'll be leveling things up on my end while they're not on their end. That seems to be the point. You need to level up your cards while they don't level up their cards. This is going well so far. Gotta hope that it stays that way. I might need to reroll something, though. Let's reroll a Pierce. Speed, okay. Speed with Defend. This does with Strength. What about Pierce? Okay, that'll work, because Pierce does well with Speed. Okay, we don't do a ton of damage here, but we're leveling up our cards, so I guess that's the point, huh? Eesh. This is kind of weird, but I've got to hope this does well. Okay, plus, okay, they get handicapped. Good, 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 good. So hopefully their next turn they'll have something that's weaker, I think. Okay, nothing here is mixing. It's so cool that this, Yeah, they just keep drawing things that don't actually amplify themselves. So I could do strength, weapon, weapon. Yeah, wow, 72 damage. Now, strength itself, or yes, the strength ability is not very high level currently. It's still level 1, and so it didn't do a lot, but the weapon is so high level now that I'm pretty much just getting bonuses every time. And this seems to be the point. This is the idea. Based on the health lost by the opponent, so if I click this, oh, they have a counter spell, but I could remove the counter spell. If I remove strength, though, instead, that's the bigger thing, because now that means this stays level 1. Oh, but I should, if I removed weapon, would that have been better? Maybe. But that's okay. I'm okay with them getting one thing up a little bit. Okay, they still counterspell. Let's do both. No, I can only do one. I can only do one. Okay, that might have been a misplay on my part, but that's okay. Okay, so these are both good with strength. Great, great. Oh, but when you max level something, then it resets it. I'm in the lead, so just doing a little more damage than them seems okay. They're going to level up one of their cards, which is a little dangerous. But it's only one level. It'll be all right. And I maintain my lead. Impossible Posture. When the Paladin's health falls below 50%, he gains 4 defense. Okay, what do I want to remove here? So I remove strength. Yeah, both of these rely on strength, yeah? Okay, remove strength. They're both weak. Now if I do pierce with speed, because this should handicap them a lot. They're gonna do so much damage, but they have a counter spell. Okay, we just have to go for it. Oh, I should have used an item. I forgot I have an item. Gosh, dang it. Ouch. Okay. I forget what this does. Oh gosh, that's a lot. So this is going to do a bunch of extra damage for me, I guess. Cool. That works. And then, oh, that does even more based on the health they've lost. And since they've got nothing for this round, I think this is a good time to use it. And then strength and pierce together. 63, and they'll do 40. What, back in the lead just slightly? And then I should stop one of their things as well, right? It's confusing because it doesn't feel like any of this is doing damage, right? But so if we remove a pierce, it doesn't do much. Whereas maybe moving defend would have been better? I don't know. Or maybe that's just their base damage in effect. Got it. Oh, I can't remove anything else from now on, though. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, bunch of damage to them. Great. I shouldn't have removed it. That only changed by 2. Oh, okay. I either win here or I fail everything. Because I don't have any way of removing anything else. Oh, there's no way. I lose. This was so close. Oh, no. I was so close to winning this. I don't have anything else I can use. No. Oh, I lose by just a tiny bit here. There's my death. Well, all right, I've proved to myself that you could actually win this in its current state. I do think the game needs a lot more work, but maybe we do revisit the game once it's got some updates or maybe during the full release. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that, and subscribe so there's more games like this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.